What's an IP address? It's just a phone number. We can end the video right now. It's over. That's all you need to know. An IP address is just a phone number. Now, why do computers need phone numbers? Does this make sense at all? Well, kind of, yeah. Just like when you need to know information, you oftentimes make a phone call. Let's say you want to make a reservation at a restaurant. You dial the phone number, ask if there's an opening, and they let you know whether there is or not. This is the exact same thing the computers do all the time, whether it's the weather, making you a reservation, looking up a web page. It's all done through the IP address or the phone number. Even if you look at an IP address, it looks very similar to a phone number. It's just got some dots in it because we need a lot more IP addresses than we need phone numbers. So it facilitates the ability for one computer to talk to another. You know, the temperature that you see every day outside on your computer? Well, your computer is not a weather station. It doesn't know what the temperature is outside. It needs to phone a friend. And when it does that, it dials the IP address of the computer that does know the weather, asks it, and then hangs up. Without an IP address, there's no way for computers to talk to each other. There's no way for computers to ask each other questions or tell each other things. And this is really the key of how all the internet works. So all you need to know right now is that an IP address is a phone number for a computer. And hopefully it's not too confusing to understand why computers have phone numbers. They need to talk to each other just like you may need to talk to a friend or a business. And one of the ways of doing that is by calling them. The exact same problem exists for computers. Again, your computer does not understand what the weather is in California today. It doesn't have a thermometer sticking out of it to figure out what the weather is in your city today. So it needs to talk to computers that do know. And in order to do that, it makes a phone call using the IP address. Now, this goes one level deeper. If you've understood what I've said so far, you're actually in great shape, and you'll probably understand at the basic level what an IP address is. If you want to think about it one level deeper and understand where the IP addresses are hiding in plain sight, let's talk about it. When you go to google.com, you're actually asking a computer somewhere for the web page google.com. And in order to do that, you need to call the IP address where that web page lives. But just like in your cell phone, when you call a friend, it's very unlikely you're dialing their whole number. You probably just click on Tom's name and your phone knows what his phone number is. The exact same thing happens when you go to a website. If you put in google.com, your computer knows the IP address or phone number of google.com, that other computer somewhere off on the internet that's going to tell you what google.com looks like. Everything online is underpinned by IP addresses. It is a key concept to know, and hopefully you now know just a little bit more about it. I'm John. I work in tech. I love the industry, and I make videos for people who want to break into the industry or who are already in the industry and want to learn more about it, do better at their job, make more money, work from anywhere, all that kind of good stuff. If you're interested in any of that, you should subscribe. See you later. Bye.